the town council has been, obviously concerned with the impact that anything that they do. Go back and look at the meeting for the tax classification hearing, right? Where the council is really looking at how best to set the tax rate for the council. And seniors are at the forefront of their mind when they do this. I see this every day. When we do the budget process on an annual basis, we go back and look at all the exemptions and the programs that our seniors and veterans are eligible. This town council has overwhelmingly maximized every exemption there is. And one of those stands out in particular. So 3 years ago, we put about $20,000, $25,000 into the senior work-off program. Last year I said, look, let's increase that. Let's go to the overlay and look at what's potential outlay we might have to have if we were to go to court and lose all the abatements, right? And we put that money in the bank. But I was thinking, how is this going to roll out? How do we see this? We had just settled with the mall on evaluation, so we were good and I felt comfortable there. So we expanded the senior work-off program. We went from 25 people at $1,000 to expanding it to 50 people, right? And $50,000. We worked with the Board of Assessors and the Assistant Assessor, Cheryl Smith, to figure out how we would do it and pay for it. And we gave out, last year, between exemptions and the senior work-off program, $350,000.
Wow.
$350,000. $40,000 came directly from the senior work-off program. We went back to the drawing board on the senior work-off program. We said, look, we see this school vote coming up. I was working with the council president and said, I would like to bring forth a measure that looks like taking the $1,000 to $1,500 for the senior work-off program. This will go a long way. This exceeds the amount, if you get picked to be a part of the senior work-off program, that would cover the cost of any debt exclusion vote for the average home. And we go, look, we said $540, $550, about $1,000. If you do the senior work-off program, you put in 120, 125 hours, you would get $1,500.
Not heavy labor.
Look, we're not asking people to get out and drive a snowplow at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, right? We've got other folks that do that, but we look at each of the applicants, what their skills. We've had people help out in accounting. We've had people help out in planning and conservation, right? In the Board of Health, in a number of places, at the Senior Center, right? And we were able to expand that program. But the council, the town council, right? Council Vice President John Simmons, in the meeting that I brought this measure forward, in the finance referral, said, stop, essentially. Let's make it $2,000. Let's go to the maximum that the Commonwealth allows under the law. And I said, I don't stand opposed to that. I see this as a benefit to you. I see this council willing to take on and discuss issues that impact seniors on a daily basis. They increased it and it voted and it passed unanimously, right, in the town council, an expansion of that program to $2,000. We had 51 applicants this year. We accepted 40. We do a means test, right, on a voluntary basis, but we ask people to identify, certain things, and then we make a decision. Out of the 51 applicants, right, some had very low income, some had very high. We took 40, and we're going to put $80,000 into the senior work-off program this year. So that'll push our contribution to about $380,000, almost $400,000 in exemptions that the overlay, that the town is going to pay for these seniors.